There's a new dynamic that's going on in our society that we need to examine today. And I need to ask you guys a question. And I can't be the only one that sees this. And I need you guys a little bit of crowd participation. So if you guys are seeing the same thing that I'm about to talk about or that I'm about to say, you're more than welcome to share your thoughts in the comment section. Are you guys noticing how masculine modern women in the Western culture are becoming? Like, there's videos over and over again showing these masculine tendencies. And I'm going to break down all the ways and all the different things that I'm seeing on social media. I can't be the only one that's seeing this, right? And if we keep going down this rabbit hole, as a matter of fact, how did we get this far in the first place? Where we have women more masculine than the men, and the men more feminine or just as feminine as the women. Our society, if you guys haven't noticed, is declining right in front of your face. So what are some ways that women are acting masculine today in the Western culture? Well, first things first, women are being more vulgar in their communication. There's no innocence anymore. There's no mystery anymore. You hear in the rap music, they're cursing more. They're cursing just as much as sailors like men are. Back in the day, it was the men that cursed like sailors and did all kind of vulgar talk. Now in rap music and in R&B, women are openly stating over sexualized things and violent things in raps, things they have never done or never talked about previously in past societies, especially in a thriving society. Do you guys think in the 1950s that women were doing this stuff on the regular? And I'm not saying that women shouldn't curse or anything like that. It happens, but you shouldn't be cursing like a sailor. A person that curses like a sailor, curse words are a part of their lexicon, are a part of their everyday language. They can't go past them words. They can't help it, which shows a deficiency in the education level. Cursing like a sailor. Women are fighting more openly. They're not being shy about it. They're actually more happy about this in recent years, which is startling and stupid at the same time. I can't tell you guys how many videos I come across. Like, there was one recent video where a woman was in an argument with a guy. They're going back and forth. She's really turned up, and I could just tell by her energy that she's finna rear back. And lo and behold, this woman reared back with all her might and hit this dude in the face, knocked him backwards. Didn't knock him out, but knocked him backwards. Why are women so comfortable putting their hands on other people? Because they're not just doing it with men, they're doing it with other women as well. There's certain women that are, I think on Real Housewives, I've seen a clip of that woman, I think Jacqueline or something like that, whatever. One of those women on those housewives and ghetto ass shows, she was literally just going through a crowd, just hitting people for no reason. The reason why women are acting this way because there's no consequences behind it. The men don't want to enforce the law. And so, unfortunately, when it comes to human beings, when there's no consequences for your actions, you're going to double down on your behavior. And that's what we're seeing right now with violence. Guys are openly, they have successfully convinced you guys that you shouldn't put your hands and protect yourself when somebody hits you, no matter if it's a man or a woman. Like, if there's a woman holding a butcher knife running full speed at you, I'm not just gonna sit there and take that, right? And if you guys think like me, you're not gonna start the fight, but you're gonna finish it. You're not gonna just sit there and just take it and just walk away with an eye, a busted eye. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to neutralize whatever threat it is, especially if you're the person that didn't start it. Now, before people get too crazy on this topic, I'm not saying the way you solve it is always with a fist or always with certain things. My thing is, I'm not just gonna sit there and let this go on. And you can take that for whatever meaning that you can take it. So there's a woman on the internet, and I know you guys have seen this. I thought about making a video about it, but I didn't want to make a video about it. It was just so many people making videos about it. I was like, I'll let them talk about it. But there was a brick lady, or she called it a brick. Turned out she was lying. There's a video of that woman going through a crowd and arguing with a guy and slapping him. And also, this is the thing too. There's some guys that walk around where they're impulsive. As soon as something happens, they jump into action. And here's the thing. When women are provoking men like this, there's some men in this world that will openly fight back. And the delusional thing is, when they fight back, the women are normally shocked. They're shocked that he defended himself from an attack. I recently saw a video today where a woman clearly stated, she's like, hey, I have a knife in my purse. Why would she say that? Also, since women are so out of control in Western cultures, they think all men around the world believe and conduct themselves in the same manner as well. And so you see women getting in trouble. There's a woman in Dubai. There's women in the UK, I think, that were, that were acting belligerent in these places, and they immediately got put in their place because they're not used to males enforcing the law, getting thrown in jail for acting ignorant and stupid, which lets you know how far we've fallen as a Western culture. And inevitably, the consequences of women acting masculine is they're going to turn off good men. Let me take a swig of water right fast, like it's something in my throat. But they're going to jump into relationships or find trouble finding relationships because a man wants a feminine woman. A man doesn't want a man. He wants a woman. And women act feminine and do feminine things. They don't act masculine. Masculine women actually turn off masculine men. Right? Women talk about, there's some women on the internet talk about alpha women, which is a complete myth. But let's go for it for a second. Let's go with the hypothetical. An alpha man and an alpha woman. Two dominant personalities that demand somebody to follow. It won't work. You're too strong, your personalities are too strong. And that's what they're going to run into. And that's what some women are running into when it comes to finding a man. You're too confrontational. You're too uncompromising. Guys, if you want friendships, relationships, anything to work with more than two people or two people or more, you're going to have to compromise on some things. Not everything, but you got to make sure the other person feels wanted and and their needs are getting met as well. It can't just be a lopsided thing, and you expect that person to want to be with you and want to play that game. So, in conclusion, before this video gets too far out of hand, if we keep going down this road as a society, we're going to be doomed. There's some studies and some people on the internet, some content creators that I've watched, they're noticing that the man's testosterone levels are dropping, which are making them skinnier and shorter, and the women are getting bigger, which is not natural. Which means if we keep going down this hole, relationships are going to get worse and harder to find if we don't check it before it gets too bad. That's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys have a good day, good week. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.